All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's up, guys? It's Pick'em with HuddleGG, and in today's video, we're going to be going over part 2 of our Cover 2 Zone series. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the matching principles of Cover 2 against 2x2 sets. Okay, so what a 2x2 set is where we have 2 receiving threats to each side of the offensive line. Right, so here in these tight looks, you can see there are 2 receivers or tight ends to each side of the line. And then against spread out like this, it's still the same thing. Obviously, it's 2x2. There will be different rules, but we'll go over both in this video. Okay, we're going to start against these tight formations. Okay, so these tight offsets, tight slots, stuff like that. Now, the only defenders on our team that are really going to match consistently against these looks are going to be our vert hooks. Okay, and their job is going to be to cover the inside receiver if both receivers go vertical to their side of the field. Okay, to get our vert hooks to play appropriately, we do need to get the mid read off the field. So I like to put him in a deep middle third. You can do really whatever you want with him. Just get him off the mid read because it will mess up our vert hooks matching principles. Okay, now when we are here, right? So I said if both receivers go vertical on a play. So if you look to the left side here, only one of the receivers is going vertical, right? So our vert hook should not follow the corner. He does not. And you can see that, right? Our safety does play that okay, but the vert hook does not match that. Now, if they run 2 vertical routes to the left, right? So a streak in that corner, now our slot corner or our vert hook should follow the inside receiver going vertical. Okay, so if they say hike, you can see here that he does follow him down the field. We will go to replay just to show you. Right, so this slot corner, this vert hook to the left, once he realizes that both of these receivers are going vertical, he turns and he now runs with this number 13. Okay, now we don't have the greatest corner here in practice mode, and that is Mike Evans, so we are probably going to get beat a little bit, but you can see that he does do his job, right? He does get beat, but he does turn and he runs with this route. All right, same thing is going to happen to the right side of the screen on these situations. Right, so if you're running the same route combination to the right, we do have the 2 vertical routes from our receivers, so we should expect our vert hook to follow the inside receiver on that corner. So you can see here, he does. We go to throw that, and our guy's there to make a play. Okay, those are really the only matching principles you're going to see in these compressed looks. Okay, one thing I do want to make you aware of before we move on to the spread looks is if they are running this combination to the right and the running back is coming out to the flat quick, it is going to cancel our match with our vert hook. Okay, so if they are doing something like this where a third receiver is now added to the route combination and going to the flat, our vert hook will no longer follow that vertical route to the A. So if we run this, you're going to see that the A is going to be open because no one follows him. So I just want to make you aware of that to the running back side. Okay, to the back side or the weak side, you don't have to worry about that. But to the strong side with the running back, you do. All right, so outside of that, there are going to be no other matching really that you're going to see in these compressed looks. So again, our vert hooks are going to cover the inside receivers if both receivers go vertical and there's no flat there with the running back as well. Okay, now when we get into spread looks where it's a spread 2x2, we are going to get a few more rules, primarily with the soft squats. Okay, so if we are running this, right, again, we still want to get our mid read off the field. We want to put him in a deep middle third to allow our vert hooks to play appropriately. Okay, but again, on this, our soft squats are now going to have matching roles. They're going to read the slot receiver to the outside receiver. Okay, so what they're going to do is off the snap, they're going to back up slowly and they're going to keep their eyes on the slot receiver. If he breaks to the outside under 10 yards, our soft squat is now going to come off this and trap that outside breaking route. Okay, so if we just go and we watch this here, on the route combination we have here, right, the slot guy is going to the outside under 10 yards. So you're going to see as soon as he does that, our guy bites down, he traps that play, and he's able to make a play on that ball. If we are not in practice mode with 2 controllers, we can click onto that and maybe make a pick going the other way as well. right? So again, off the snap, he's going to read the slot receiver. As soon as he sees the slot receiver breaking to the outside, you see how he plants his foot, and now he's coming up to make a play on this, and he's trapping that ball, right? So he's going to do that whether it's an out route like this, whether it's a flat route, quick out, again, anything breaking under 10 yards into the outside. Now, if that slot receiver is not breaking to the outside and shallow, so either he's going vertical or he's breaking to the inside, now our soft squat is going to turn his eyes to the number 1 or the outside receiver and cover him on anything vertical, okay? So again, we want to get our mid read off the field, but you can see here, as soon as that inside receiver does not go to the outside and shallow, our outside corner now can follow the streak down the field and help bracket or double team that over the top, okay? So again, if we go to replay and we look to this outside here, as soon as that inside receiver declares inside, right, that slot receiver is going inside now, our outside corners can say, I can turn and run with this guy going deep on any route, whether it's a post, a streak, comeback, anything like that, anything going deep, he's now able to follow this down the field, okay? The same thing is going to happen to the right side of the field, right? So if you see here just this normal combination, this soft squat is going to jump the A on that out route. Oh, I threw it to the wrong person there. But you can see if we go to replay here that he's going to be doing the same exact thing that we had on the right side or on the left side of the field, right? So again, on the right here, he's going to be keeping his eyes on the inside receiver. When he breaks out, he's now sitting down on this route, okay? Now, that's really going to be our main roles for our soft squats, right? They're going to read slot receiver to outside. If the slot breaks outside quickly, he'll trap it. If not, he's going to cover number 1 vertical. Okay, our vert hooks are going to be doing the same thing that they were doing in the compressed look, right? So if both receiving threats, so if we look to the left side of the screen here, if both receiving threats are going vertical, our vert hook is going to follow that corner to the sideline, and he's going to match that. Okay, so if we say hike, you can see that he's now following this, and he's able to make a play on that ball. So again, those vert hooks are going to play very similarly to how they played against 2x2 compression in these 2x2 spread looks. Now, the last thing I do want to mention is on the right side here, again, typically if both guys are going vertical, the vert hook's going to take the A deep and the soft squat's going to take the B deep, right? If you add a running back into the mix here, you're going to see that the soft squat is going to bite down on the running back, so that can throw off him following the vertical route. Again, same way with compression that messed up the vert hooks. You're going to see that a running back here to the flat can mess up the vert and the soft squat, right? Neither of them are covering their guys vertical to the running back side because the running back's going out to the flat. So again, just something you want to be aware of, that if the running back's going to the flat, they won't cover the verticals as well, right? So if we ran 2 streaks here, but we don't have the running back going to the flat, right? So if we just block the running back and we do the same exact thing to the right side, you're going to see now both of our guys are going to match down the field, and we're going to have brackets on both receivers there. So again, just be aware of that running back. But again, if we look at that one more time in replay, you can see that on the right side here, if there's no running back to the flat, again, this guy, the outside corner, is reading the slot receiver. As soon as he sees he's not breaking out to the outside shallow, he's now going to take number 1 deep, right? So he's going to follow him all the way down the field. And then our vert hook, once he knows that all the receiving threats to his side are vertical, he's now going to take this slot or this number 2 receiver on his vertical route as well. So you can see that there are ways that we can use this to stop specific vertical routes. Really, something that your opponent's not going to know what's going on at times, but it's a way that we can get some matching principles in these cover 2 looks and really shut down some of the more meta formations and meta concepts that are being played a lot right now in the community. If you've made it to the end of this video, odds are you're serious about becoming a better Madden player, and we're here to help. On our website at HuddleGG, $9.95 a month unlocks all of our full game plans created by some of the best Madden players in the world. You'll also have access to our private Discord where Madden pros will answer your questions and help take your game to the next level. Have a great day.